problem is you. Everything in your life is your fault. You're failing, it's your fault. If you're new here, my name's Horace. You may have seen my videos online, but I'm here to talk a bit more about why you need to start taking accountability. And the reason why you aren't where you want to be at this moment in time is because the problem is you. Accountability is the first step to ever improving yourself. If you are someone who wants a dream life, you are the person who wants the biggest cars, you want to retire your parents, you want to live lavishly, you want to move to Dubai, whatever your goals and dreams are, right? You want the best physique, right? You need to ask yourself, why have I not got this right now? Or why am I not on the journey to actually gaining these things right now? You have to ask yourself these things. And I'm taking this back to when I was 17 years old. I used to be quite arrogant and ignorant as well. I used to tell myself that I know everything. The reason why I'm not failing is because all the odds are against me. It's probably this person's fault. It's that fault. It's the Facebook ads fault. It's this person's fault. And I used to blame essentially everything. And the reason why you need to stop doing this, and you're probably someone who does the exact same. The reason why you need to stop doing this is because nothing's going to change unless you change. Everything you do is a choice. You choose not to wake up in the morning, right? You choose to lay in bed every single week, every single day. But then you don't want to blame the fact that you're staying in bed all day, you're watching movies all day, you're wasting time, dedicating your energy and time into things that are not going to improve you as a person. And then you ask yourself, what am I doing? Why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel worthless? It's because you need to realize and look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am the problem. I guarantee you guys, most of you watching this, if you fix the bad habits that you currently do, if you fix these things and tell yourself, maybe I am the person who's making the mistake. Maybe it's me who goes on Twitter late at night on my phone, or maybe goes onto the net and searches up the wrong things at night. Why am I putting myself in that position? You've got to ask yourself these things. If you're someone, for example, let's talk about physiques, right? You're someone who wants the best physique known to man. You look at all these inspirations online, all the gym inspirations, and you say to yourself, I want the same thing. Now, I want you to imagine you were that person. Do you think they are making the same choices you are making when it comes to their diet? Do you think they're eating the same crappy food that you're eating? You're probably spending a lot of money eating burgers, chips, fries, right? Do you think they are doing the same things as you? Or are they actually disciplined enough to not eat all these things, right? It's their choice. They choose not to eat these things, and that's why they've got those physiques and they've earned them. So ask yourself, are you the person who deserves that physique? Are you the person who deserves to be rich? And if you don't take accountability of the mistakes you are making, you will not be succeeding in life. And this is something I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn it since I failed a lot of things. I failed trading, drop shipping. I failed, I couldn't get into the best physique for a few years. I plateaued, right? I never gave up, but I plateaued. It's because I was telling myself that I didn't need to learn anymore. I said, I'm right, and it's just time. Sometimes you have to look at yourself in the mirror with your shirt off and tell yourself, I must be doing something wrong if I don't look like how I want to look, for example. I must be doing something wrong if my bank account still has £100 in there and all these guys are making so much money. I must be doing something wrong. And you have to ask yourself these things and tell yourself, am I doing something wrong, Horace? Am I doing the things that I need to be doing? Probably not. And that is why I say that you're the problem. So I want you guys to think about the next time you do a bad habit or a bad habit comes up in front of you. It's your decision. You can either choose to pursue that habit or you choose to erase it and replace it with a good habit. Think about this. I want you guys to write down everything that you do in your day, right? Even the bad things. And I want you to write these down and I want you to see it on paper. The reason why I want you to see it on paper is so you know they're there and you know exactly what to eliminate. Start to build yourself into a routine where you're constantly learning. A lot of people think, oh, I've been to university, I've been to college, I've been to high school, it's fine, I don't need to learn anymore. Ignorance. That's what I thought. And most of the top guys in this world, the guys who are earning the most money, are always learning. And they hold themselves accountable. When something is wrong, they tell themselves, okay, how do we fix this? What do most people do when you tell them they're wrong? They like to argue. An argument is basically saying you've lost because no one's going to win an argument. If you're already arguing, you've already lost because the other person isn't going to admit it. You're just wasting your time and energy. So you need to stop arguing and trying to prove that you're right, but tell yourself, maybe I am wrong. For example, if someone calls you fat, maybe look in the mirror and you are fat, but you just want to say, oh, I want to blame this factor. Oh, my mum doesn't let me cook. My mum makes the bad, food all oily and stuff. You're making excuses. You can't blame anyone else for your decisions. You decide to eat. You decide to do everything in your life. So it's up to you. Now, the point I'm trying to make in this video is accountability is the first step if you want to improve everything about your life. If you want to be a new person when you wake up tomorrow, the first thing you need to address is, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing things wrong? If I am doing these wrong, how can I fix these things? Because until you don't fix the things that you are doing wrong, how can you expect to succeed, right? I do this myself. Sometimes there are days where I'm doing things wrong, but now I have it in me where I can say to myself, Horace, stop doing these bad habits, stop wasting time scrolling or whatever I am doing, right? And start allocating your time into things that are going to make you better. Accountability. Tell yourself that I could be doing wrong and learn of others. Learn of people that have been there and done that. This is why I'm telling you guys, young people watching this, or whether you're in your mid-20s or whatever, I need you to understand that it starts by holding yourself accountable first. And once you can start blaming yourself for the problems that you have in your life, that everything around you is your fault, and that you are the only person who can change it. I can't change it for you. I can guide you and I can say, don't do this, don't do that. But at the end of the day, it's you. You're the only person who can do it. I can't physically do anything for you. And that's why every morning I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am not the person, that I want to be. And I need to change this right now. Because until you are happy with what's in the mirror, that's the only time where you're not going to change. You need to change. By changing, you need to hold yourself accountable. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys realize why you need to be accountable in life and how this is changing your whole life. You want to be richer, you want to be in the best physique, you want people to love you and respect you, you need to change yourself. And until you don't change yourself, nothing is going to change. So I hope you enjoyed. I want you to click the link in my bio and join Born to Win, because I'm helping people. I want to change and inspire young men to be the best version of themselves, even young women, right? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and follow for more, subscribe. I really appreciate you all. I love you all, and I want to see you all win, because everyone was born to win. I'll see you next time.